This article is a summary of the closing milestones of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, a United States stock market index. Since first closing at 62.76 on February 16, 1885, the Dow Jones Industrial Average has increased, despite several periods of decline, milestone highs and lows. Like most other stock market indexes, the Dow undergoes periods of general increase and general declines or stagnation. A bull market is a term denoting a period of price increases, while a bear market denotes a period of declines. Wall Street generally considers a bear market in session when multiple broad market indexes have a downturn of 20% or more in value lasting for at least 2 months. There are two types of bull markets. A secular bull market is a period in which the stock market index is continually reaching all-time highs with only brief periods of correction, as during the 1990s, and can last upwards of 15 years. A cyclical bull market is a period in which the stock market index is reaching 52-week or multi-year highs and may briefly peak at all-time highs before a rapid decline. As in the early 1970s, it usually occurs within relatively longer bear markets and lasts about 3 years. The following are the secular bull and bear markets experienced by the Dow since its inception. 1885 to 1890. Bull market. From its first close of 62.76 on February 16, 1885, the Dow rises steadily for 5 years, until reaching a peak of 78.38 on June 4, 1890. This record would stand for nearly 15 years, until the Dow closed at 79.27 on March 24, 1905. 1892–1896. Bear market. The Dow plunges over 63% over the next 6 years, to set an all-time low of 28.48. On August 8, 1896. 1896–1906. Bull market. After setting an all-time low during the summer of 1896, the Dow quickly erases these losses, and eventually reaches a peak of 103.00 on January 19, 1906. 1906–1915. Bear market. The Dow loses 48.5% of its value over the next 22 months, before reaching a low of 53 on November 15, 1907. From 1906 to 1915, the Dow remains stuck trading between 53 and 103. The index reaches a secondary low of 53.17 on December 24, 1914. 1915–1919. Bull market. After hitting a 7-year low in late 1914, the Dow rises 125% over the next 5 years, reaching a new high of 119.62 on November 3, 1919. 1919–1921. Bear market. The Dow loses 46.6% of its value in just over 21 months, before reaching a low of 63.90 on August 24, 1921. 1921–1929. Bull market. Over the next 8 years, the Dow increases nearly 500%, and eventually grows to a closing high of 381.17. Theoretical intraday high of 386.10. On September 3, 1929. 1929–1949. Bear market. The stock market crash of 1929 precedes the Great Depression. The Dow plunges to 41.22. Theoretical intraday low of 40.56. On July 8, 1932. Thus erasing 33 years of gains. In just under 3 years, Although cyclical bull markets occur in the 1930s and 1940s, the index takes 22 years to surpass its previous highs, 1949 to 1966. Bull market. The Dow posts impressive growth in the booming economy following the Second World War. Starting from 161.60 in June 1949, when P/E ratios reach multi-decade lows, the index ends just 5 points below 1,000 on February 9, 1966. The inflation-adjusted high set on December 31, 1965 would not be surpassed for nearly 30 years, until the Dow's first close above 4,700 on July 7, 1995, 1966 to 1982. Bear market. Traders deal with a stagnant economy in an inflationary monetary environment. The Dow enters two long downturns in 1970 and 1974. During the latter, it falls nearly 45% to the bottom of a 20-year range, 1982 to 2000. Bull market. The Dow experiences its most spectacular rise in history. From a meager 777 on August 12, 1982, the index grows more than 1,500% to close at 11,722.98 by January 14, 2000, without any major reversals except for a brief but severe downturn in 1987, which includes the largest daily percentage loss in Dow history, 2000 to 2003. Bear market. The index meanders, and then plunges nearly 40%, to a closing low of 7,286.27 on October 9, 2002. 2003 to 2007. Bull market. A cyclical bull closing peak of 14,164.53. Reached exactly 5 years later. Does not surpass the inflation-adjusted high set on December 31, 1999, 2007 to 2009. Bear market. A renewed bear is recognized in summer 2008 and multiple volatility records are set that autumn. Another acute phase in early 2009 brings the index to a new 12.5-year closing low of 6,547.05 on March 9, 2009, for a total loss of 54% in 17 months. 2009 present. Bull market. The Dow remains volatile during its ensuing climb, losing almost 20% during the summers of 2010 and 2011. However, by February 1, 2013, the index finally closes above 14,000 for the first time since October 2007. The Dow continues upward to surpass its prior all-time record on March 5, 2013 and, by the end of 2013, sets a new all-time inflation-adjusted high for the first time since the end of 1999. Despite some significant corrections, the Dow would close above its symbolic level of 20,000 for the first time ever on January 25, 2017. Records. Daily theoretical high calculates the Dow's level using the day's high of each of the 30 of the component stocks, regardless of the different times of day when they occurred, before the capacity of computers to handle large volumes of data rapidly. This was the only practical statistic of this sort available. Incremental closing milestones. The following is a list of the milestone closing levels of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. 1-point increments are used up to the 20-point level. 2 to 50, 5 to 100, 10 to 500, 20 to 1,000, 50 to 3,000, 100 to 10,000, 200 to 20,000, and 500-point increments thereafter. Additional milestones may be used if necessary. The late 19th century bull market. 1885 to 1890. The century turnover bull market. 1896 to 1906. The 1910s bull market. 1916. The 1920s bull market. 1924 to 1929. Do-over of the Milestones. 1929 to 1954. The post-World War II boom market. 1954 to 1966. The 1970s bear market. 1972 1973. The 1980s bull market. 1982 to 1987. The 1990s bull acceleration. 1989 to 2000. The 2000s cyclical bull market. 2006-2007. The 2010s bull market. 2013 present. Notes. 1. This was the Dow's very first close on February 16, 1885.2. This was the Dow's close at the peak on June 4, 1890.3. This was the Dow's close at the peak on January 19, 1906.4. This was the Dow's close at the peak on November 3, 1919.5. This was the Dow's close at the peak of the 1920s bull market on Tuesday, September 3, 1929, before the stock market crash. This level would not be seen again until Tuesday, November 23, 1954, more than 25 years later. 6. This was the Dow's close at the peak of March 5, 1937.7. This was the Dow's close at the peak on February 9, 1966.8. The Dow first exceeded 1,000 during the trading day on Tuesday, January 18, 1966, but dropped back before closing that day. It would take almost 7 years before it finally closed above 1,000 for the first time on Tuesday, November 14, 1972.9. This was the Dow's close at the peak on January 11, 1973, before the 1973-74 stock market crash. 10. This was the Dow's close at the peak of August 25, 1987, before the Black Monday stock market crash. 11. The Dow reached an intraday high above 3,000 for the first time on Friday, July 13, 1990, before falling back below by the close. The average closed at 2,999.75 on Monday, July 16, 1990, and closed unchanged the following day. However, it would take until April 17 of the next year for the Dow to finally close above 3,000.12. The Dow first exceeded 4,000 during the trading day on Monday, January 31, 1994, but dropped back before closing that day. It would take just over another year before it finally closed above 4,000 for the first time on Thursday, February 23, 1995.13. This was the Dow's close at the peak on January 14, 2000, and before the dot-com crash. 14. This was the Dow's close at the peak on October 9, 2007, before the 2008 financial crisis. 15. This was the Dow's close at the peak on May 19, 2015, before the 2015-16 stock market sell-off. 16. The Dow theoretically exceeded 19,000 on Thursday, November 10, 2016, then exceeded 19,000 in actuality on Tuesday, November 22, 2016, for both intraday and closing. It took the Dow 480 trading days to go from 18,000 to 19,000.17. The Dow first traded above 19,200 during the session on Wednesday, November 30, 2016, then flirted with the same milestone the next day. However, Monday, December 5, 2016 was when the Dow first closed above 19,200.18. The Dow theoretically exceeded 20,000 on Tuesday, December 13, 2016, and first crossed 20,000 in actuality for intraday and closing on Wednesday, January 25, 2017.19. The Dow tied its 1987 record with 12 consecutive gains on February 27, 2017. Complete list of record closers. The following is a list of the record closers of the Dow Jones Industrial Average grouped by year. Since May 26, 1896, 1896 to 1904. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was first published on February 16, 1885. According to records, the Dow reached a peak of 78.38 on June 4, 1890. This means that the following record closing values fall below the June 1890 peak, and thus may not be formally recognized by some sources. 1896. 7 record closers. 1897. 29 record closes. 1898. 14 record closes. 1899. 34 record closes. 1900. 0 record closes. 1901. 2 record closes. 1902 to 1904. 0 record closes. 1905 present. On March 24, 1905, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at 79.27. To finally clear its June 1890 peak. 1905. 31 record closes. 1906. 10 record closes. 1907 to 1915. 0 record closes. 1916. 14 record closes. 1917 1918. 0 record closes. 1919. 11 record closes. 1920 to 1923. 0 record closes. 1924. 1 record close. 1925. 65 record closes. 1926. 9 record closes. 1927. 48 record closes. 1928. 58 record closes. 1929. 33 record closes. 1930 to 1953. 0 record closes. 1954. 13 record closes. 1955. 49 record closes. 1956. 15 record closes. 1957. 0 record closes. 1958. 25 record closes. 1959. 39 record closes. 1960. 1 record close. 1961. 19 record closes. 1962. 0 record closes. 1963. 14 record closes. 1964. 62 record closes. 1965. 39 record closes. 1966. 8 record closes. 1967 to 1971. 0 record closes. 1972. 12 record closes. 1973. 4 record closes. 1974 to 1981. 0 record closes. 1982. 2 record closes. 1983. 30 record closes. 1984. 0 record closes, equals 1985. 36 record closes, equals 1986. 30 record closes, equals 1987. 55 record closes, equals 1988. 0 record closes, equals 1989. 8 record closes, equals 1990. 15 record closes, equals 1991. 11 record closes, equals 1992. 22 record closes, equals 1993. 33 record closes, equals 1994. 12 record closes, equals 1995. 69 record closes, equals 1996. 44 record closes, equals 1997. 39 record closes, equals 1998. 30 record closes, equals 1999. 35 record closes, equals 2000. 4 record closes, equals 2001 to 2005. 0 record closes, equals 2006. 22 record closes, equals 2007. 34 record closes, equals 2008 to 2012. 0 record closes, equals 2013. 52 record closes, equals 2014. 38 record closes, equals 2015. 6 record closes, equals 2016. 26 record closes, equals 2017. 26 record closes, equals. See also. Closing milestones of the Nasdaq Composite. Closing milestones of the S&P 500 Index. List of largest daily changes in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Market trend. Stock market bubble. Stock market crash. Wilshire 5000. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Dow Jones Industrial Average closing milestones. Century of the Dow. MarketWatch. Recent DJIA. Theoretical Dow Jones Index. DJIA on Google Finance. DJIA on CNN Money. Dow Jones Utilities Average. DJUA. DJIA download data. Dow Jones Historical Chart. DJIA download data.